Hi everybody, it's Julie. Another day, another journal that we're going to finish. This is the 9x6 hinged journal that we made a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to finish it. I want to make this cover stronger and add a back cover because we have this short piece, and that was the plan all along. We also have, we can add the 3 here. I decided not to add a separate cover. I do like this. And we already have the really strong 3 pieces on here. So, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay, so we are going to go ahead, and I do have the back piece. Okay, so this will be a nice, big, thick piece that we can use. And we can go ahead and add this directly on here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. This is when it's an afterthought, right? Okay, so we have 11, so at 5.5 is where I want to cut this. Okay, go ahead and do that, and then we'll come over on this side and cut it also. That should give us our piece, okay? Okay, so I have my pieces. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and go around this with a piece of fabric. And the reason is because you can see this, you'll be able to see this edge. I'm fine with that, okay? So I am going to go ahead. I have this piece of Dollar Tree fabric, which I actually think is really pretty. And if I go, okay, that wide. If I come down here, I think I can rip it. Okay. So we'll rip it. We're going to need 2 of these, one for the front, and I want one for the back as well. And, oh, we're a little big, huh? Yeah. Because we don't need to go, I want more on this one side because you're going to be able to see it from the front. You know what, though? I'm thinking, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. This. Okay. That should give us a nice straight piece. Okay. Then we'll cut another one. For the back. And then I've got that piece I can use on something, because we have not embellished the inside of this at all. So I hope you were able to check out yesterday's live video. We worked on the cardinal journal. And just trying to get all of the Christmas things that are here on the desk or hanging around and get them finished. And so don't forget that the shop is 50% off all your digitals. If you are going to participate in the January Just Junk Journal Challenge, you're going to want to pick out a digital. You need to use at least 6 pages of Dear Julie digitals. You can use your Freebie Friday, any of the files that are in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. Remember, there is a whole digital kit in there that we put in there when we were first at home, safer at home. It was part of our beginners junk journal series where we had 2 videos a day during the week, and we actually made 5 different journals, start to done, everything, even the binding, which I don't normally do on camera. Only the Patreons usually see me bind a journal. Okay, so there we go. I love this fabric. So we are going to go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to do okay. So we're going to go in up to the corner. Make sure that I leave enough that I can cover the corner and then come back out. Okay, so going in, I want to make sure I can leave enough for the corner, come back out. I can cover the corner if I need to with a corner, an edge little goodie. Okay, so apparently this paper pad that I grabbed this from was from 2021. That's not too long ago. Okay, so I will go to the opposite sides and put this down. Okay, so we're just, remember this hinge, I wanted to try and see if I could make a 60-page hinge journal, because a couple of people had said they might want to do a hinge journal for the challenge this month, and the challenge required you to have 60 pages, and I was like, I wonder if this idea that I had in my head would work, and it did. So we have a journal that we've put together that has the 80 pages, or 60 pages, excuse me, and or more. And now, and I did it just with the pages, but I was like, it really needs something stronger. So if you were not on the live yesterday, just to let you know that I did get to the eye doctor, and I did get my glasses ordered. And so I put all the digitals on sale to help me pay for my glasses. It was an unexpected expense at this time, and it's you know, it'd be no big deal except for the fact that our property taxes did not get paid by the mortgage company. So they had the money in an account, and they said they're going to send us the money instead of paying the property taxes. So we had to come up with our property taxes. So that was fun. Not. Okay, I need a bigger piece. So I think looking at this, I want to do something about this edge, and I think I'm going to go ahead and introduce the gold pen into this journal. Okay, remember, so far this journal is basically just the bare bones of papers and digitals. So the digitals I used in this was the 25 Days of Christmas digitals that the Dear Julie Patreons received as their Christmas gift. They got 25 Christmas digitals. It was pages, it was ephemera, and it included this fun Santa and a snowman. It has, yeah, I think we'll go around this too. It has the striped pages. So if you are a Dear Julie Patreon, any level, any tier, you have access to it through January. Okay. So make sure that you download and save it. Because it is the Christmas gift for those that are active Patreons this month. But I wanted to make sure I gave them enough time to download it. So, and that is in addition to their other regular perks. That was their Christmas gift. So, there we go. Okay, I'll probably come back and do some other stuff too. Okay, so this becomes a like scratch paper. Okay, I love it. I think that's going to be really pretty. We'll add some fingernail polish to this probably later. So that's going to give me fabric on this side. Okay, and so this is what we're going to have on the inside. Like that. Okay. So, and I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll go ahead and put our glue on here. Now remember, this is my glue preference for this because it is a wet glue. It's going to give me time to put the glue on here and get it onto the put it onto the other paper. Now the other thing that I love about this is, you know what, I'm almost thinking that we need a white piece. I really do think we need like a plain white paper. Do we have a plain white paper? we're going to go ahead and put that down. I'm just thinking that that fabric is going to show through, and I don't want it to ruin the cover. Again, this is different. We were doing this differently. Okay, and I did think about just, you know, like adding a cover to the front and making Santa here that we're showing as the front. Him right there, making him the inside cover, but we already used the 3 there, so okay. Okay, we've got a little bit of I'm liking these baby wipes. I got them at Dollar General. I don't know how much they were. I just knew that I needed them and I grabbed them. So they are helping. This one's a dry one. So picked up that glue. See, this is, right now that's still wet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fold this over. If it'll let me. Okay. And I'm gonna have to cut this, which is okay because it's gonna get the cardboard piece on top of it anyway. There we go. Okay. So go ahead and so there we go. So you see, I'm using the bottom of this. I like that because I get to use every last drop of my glue. And I like the broad tip. It is, there we go. Okay, so there's that. I mean, that could be the cover. I could add like a piece of cardstock and have that totally be the cover, but I'm kind of really looking forward to this right here. So I am, let's see. Take some of the glue off here because that's going to show up. Okay. So see, I'm using the very bottom of this glue. Let's go ahead and add glue to the top up here. And it does take a little while for it to dry, and I know several of you don't like it. I'm sure you'll tell us all about it in the comments. But I have been very happy with this glue. when I'm not filming, I can use this glue for everything that I need it to do. It glues down fabric, it glues down lace, but it doesn't do it as fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to go along this edge. Okay, make sure I have glue on my edge. Okay, and then I'm going to take this and lay it in here and press it down. Okay. Lay it in, press it down. That is going to give me that for my cover. So I just barely have that coming off the edges there. I do need to you know what? We'll just gold that. Where's the gold pin? I forgot to cut it before we did it, so we'll just gold that edge. No problem. Okay, so that gives me my strong cover. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while this is, while we go ahead and make the back piece, I'm going to go ahead and use my fingernail polish on the holly for the cover. Oh my gosh, I love it. So we still need to add the back piece, and if this works, this journal is going to be available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Okay, it'll be the hinge journal. I will let you know when it's in there. Remember the side-by-side journal, if it doesn't have a home yet, it's still in there waiting for a home. It's a very special 60 plus page side-by-side journal. So the pages are small, but the journal is, it's two little mini journals side by side inside the big journal. And it just turned out so cool. And it's one of a kind. I made my November journal as a mini journal, and then went, okay, if I bind this, it's going to have like a 5-inch, it's going to look like a little box. It's going to have a 5-inch binding for there to be any room for somebody to put anything in it. So that's why we did that. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find a holly to go like up here. I do still have these strings hanging down here. Haven't decided if I'm going to use those yet or not. Oh my gosh, I love, what a difference that made. Okay, we're going to put this over to the side and let it dry. And we'll go ahead and do the other one. And for this one, we'll go ahead and we'll get our glue on here, and then I'm going to put some cardstock over the top of it. I may still want to add a pocket on the inside of that one. And then, of course, we're going to want to fill it with some things. So maybe I can fill it using some of the items for the Spectrum Art Creation thing. I don't know. I don't have, it's like, I see many of you have decided not to do the Dear Julie challenge this month and to do that instead. So congratulations on that. And so our participation this month in the challenge is much smaller. So I, of course, will be doing January. And then I'll be revisiting whether we will continue the challenges after that. Because participation is down. And, you know, if that's not what people want anymore, then I may need to go about finding something else. Or finding something else. Totally. So we will see. But for now, yes, January, just junk. Make sure you're collecting your just junk. We will continue to have the same format where we will have our party. You will receive a free digital for finishing on time, and all that. So there we go. Okay. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so I did finish my December challenge. It was to be done in 12 days or 12 increments of time. It does, I mean, of course, for many, it's going to take longer than the 12 days. But just wanting to give an idea of a method to be able to make a journal and have it finished in 12 days, or like I said, increments of time. I mean, one of the days, all you made 5 paper clips. So, you know, it's like, but then again, if you think about it, most of my videos were an hour to an hour and a half. So my journal took me about 12 hours to make. And so when you're looking at people and their journals and their pricing of their journals, you know, remember how long it takes to make one of these. Not to mention, you know, if you've purchased items to make it. So there we go. So, and I love what I do. I've really enjoyed the challenge aspect. We've done, I believe that this was number 50, I think. Bonnie is the one that will know. She's done all of them. And I know she's ready for for a rest. So, okay, so I'm going to go in and 5.5. We'll cover that whole thing. I do want to see a little bit of the fabric, so I'm going to go 5.25. Make sure I'm at 5.25. Okay. and then 8.5 this way, so I think we'll go to 8.25 this way. I have a pile of strips over here. I need to make something with the strips. So let me know what you think. I know many of you are tired of them. I mean, I see that you've gone off and you're doing other things, and so yeah, that's awesome. And that's the way it's been the whole time. I mean, we had a point at one time where we built, in the beginning, we built pretty big, but then the cool thing has been that almost everybody that finished has been able to come to the VIP, the virtual internet party. And that has been cool. Participation there has been great. So but for over 5 years, I've had a video every single day for, 2020, all of 2020, all of 2021, and all of 2022. We've had premieres every day. So, and you guys can take it or leave it, but I have to be, I have to, you know, do the, oops, be careful, you know, make the videos. So I'm thinking this can just be the back piece, but it's going to need to get put on with these. Okay, so like we did here, so we're going to need three of those. So we can come here and measure. Okay, so I'm measuring my hinge. So let me know, what do you think? I don't know. Be careful what you wish for, though, huh? Put it out there and people will answer. You saw Elon Musk put it out there. Do you want me to resign? People said yes. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, yeah. I don't know what I want. I just don't know. It's like, okay. So we need to wait for that to dry. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. It's dry, and so we need to add our 3 pieces. And so I'm going to pull these so they're out of my way. Okay, and I am going to start by putting my board piece even with my journal. I am going to use fabric tack for this, because it is fabric to fabric and it will dry quickly. And so now these little pieces have a piece folded over. That's the part that I'm going to use on the outside. So I am excited to use a scrap piece that I have. Okay, slowly, slowly, slowly. We're going to fill up the bottom here. Oh, I've got to get the cat. I've got to get the kitty out of the kitchen. If you've been around here, you know I have a kitty pin cushion. That I usually have my pins and needles in. And Tom couldn't find his needle for getting a splinter out, so I took him my alcohol and my needle from my craft room. Okay, so that will fit there. Okay, kitty's gone. Okay, there was a kitty under my feet. She has left the building, so I can scoot in. Because the way she lays, if I scoot in, I might run over her tail, and I don't want to do that, so. Okay, so there's my 3 pieces. We're going to go ahead and attach it here. And like I told you when we were making this, if you have a heavy-duty sewing machine, you can go ahead. Okay, that's going to be too big. So let's go ahead and we'll cut it down with our Resist the Sticky scissors. Okay, because we need it to fit in between those spots. Okay, so it needs to go between these 2. Okay, so let's make sure we're even. We're even. This one also needs to cut down a little bit. And add our, oop, we got some gobbledygook here. That's too much glue. Ah, it's still coming out too. There we go. Okay. So, my proxy at the estate sale, I did not get any of the craft stuff that they went to look for the little like tart tins, all gone. The so that's the update for that. I did get the bread box, which I'm very excited. Very, very excited about getting the bread box. And did not get the red teapot. I've been wanting a red teapot because I decorate my kitchen with red from after Thanksgiving until Valentine's Day, and then in the summer again I bring out red. And they had a really cute little teapot, and for the water boiling kind of teapot, and I was like, oh, that would be so perfect. And it's on my list of things that I actually do want. There's not that many things on my I'm looking for this kind of list. That a red teapot is on my list. But if I ask for that for Christmas from Tom, he'll think I'm crazy because I have a black one. Why would I need a red one? Okay, so I've pushed those through, and now we're going to go and find the other side of the back signature. Okay, so there it is. There's our other side. And we can go ahead and put these down on this side. Okay. Put the glue on the fabric, I think. Okay, pull it over. So remember, so this is a 60 page or more, might be 62 or 63 pages, maybe even more than that, journal that I have put together using the hinge binding method. I did also bind the signatures. Okay, and then I held the bound signatures with the hinges. So if you're curious, you can go ahead and check out the video where we made this. Done hinge binding before on the channel, but I've discovered a lot of the really cool things that we've done that were different we did in VIPs. So only the VIPs have seen those. So depending on how many videos I have ready for, oh, I love it. So we've added a hardcover here, and we've added a hard back cover. Ooh, two. That's too far away. Okay, that is too far away. It's okay. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can go like this and then put that down like that. Okay, so we'll pull it over, put this down. Yeah, if you want to watch somebody make the mistakes and fix them, this is the channel. Because I make the mistakes. But I'm really excited about this, this hinge journal. I think it turned out really cool. I think the hinge thing that we did do was a tag journal, a mini tag journal. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, so a heavy duty front cover. Hinge, hinge, hinge. And a heavy duty back cover. Okay. 60 pages or more in the middle. Okay, and place to put a pocket in the front if I want to. I've got my ledger. So yeah, I really like it. Now, hinge journal, yes, it is a little flimsy, but look how cool that looks, and look how cool this looks. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and close up the pockets and kind of get an idea of what kind of white pages I have here. Here I have a double tuck that needs to go down, that needs to get glued down. We'll use this glue because it will dry fast. Okay. we have that side that we can figure out what we want to do. We've got little dangly pieces here. So we've got this that needs to be glued. Yeah, so that's what I'll do next. And then I'm going to kind of get an idea of if there's pages that if I need some flip-flops added, if this needs to be put down and become a belly band, that we can do that. But I think we'll leave it as a page. Okay, we've got this right here. So a flip-flop could be added there. This, we went ahead and closed it. So let's go ahead and open it at the side. Okay, so this was the center of the signature, and the signature ties are in there. So you could use this for December daily. You could use this for doing your Christmas memories. We did add this right here. This is, well, this is the center of this signature, and I forgot to cut these. So I'm going to cut these. Okay. And that gives us that. Okay. Now we can have these so that, let's do one as a top pocket. So we'll do this one and we'll glue it on the side here. Okay. So this one's going to get glued on the side. And this one we'll glue across the top. Okay, so we'll need a tag to come out the top for one, and a tag or something to come out the side for the other. This is the center of this signature, but this one, the strings went through to the other side. We can add fingernail polish. So we flipped this up. Okay. This digital page that is in the Patreon. So it's one of the 25 days. Here we have a water embossed charger plate paper. We have this. We have this. This is really cool. You can actually write on these lines. I think that's really, really fun. We've got a small border over here. And we have a little pocket here that needs to get closed up. Okay, so there is a variety of pages. Got ledger here, and ledger here, and another small pocket here from the computer paper. Okay. Okay, so we've added heavy duty page to this, and I really I think it made quite a difference. It feels really nice. If I hadn't already started my December daily, I would probably go ahead and use this because it would be very, very, very easy to use. So yeah, so a little bit of everything in there. We've got some pockets. We've got double tuck. We have another little pocket back here. We used some cardstock. We used a variety of papers. This was from, Dollar Tree. They had paper for a little while. And one of their paper pads had these, I think there was blue, red, white, and natural or something like that, grain wood pages. if you get glue, these glue erasers are great. Okay. Okie dokie. So that is today's video. We have added a cover and a back cover to our hinged journal. So if you didn't already have this on here, you could do the same thing to the front and the back like we did to the back. I would prefer myself that it would be on one that has the 3 hinges. I'm going to go ahead and continue to add stuff to this and get it all set. And so tomorrow, I think we'll go ahead and make some embellishments for this, and then it will be ready to go into the Etsy shop. So watch for that. Also watch my Instagram, because I'm going to be putting some of the embellishments that I'm using here and things that I'm using in my December daily. So, and that's Dear Julie Julie. I'm Dear Julie Julie everywhere. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget the digitals are on sale for 50% off, and every sale helps to pay for my new glasses, and I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye-bye.